It's not your imagination. No, you're not black American. You wonder why they call you Jamaican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. No, you're not a Haitian. You wonder why they call you Puerto Rican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. They just wanna keep us down. They don't wanna see us with the crown. You don't want it, then the gates thereof languish. They are blackened to the ground, yeah. They keep us low-key, red daddy no see. It's more to you than them dreads and them gold teeth. I never cut my beard, forget a gold teeth. God, your spirit like a goalie.
Check. Welcome back to Four Corners News, where the truth speaks. If you just now tuning in, I am Captain Zakar. To my left,
Captain Severus.
To my right, to my far right,
Officer Lyell.
We make up Four Corners News. Thank you for sticking with us. We're going to get right into it because we short on time. Let's see what's happening in Chicago. Chi-Town. Windy City. Shout out Captain Ramya up there. Cold right now.
Been cold for 8 months.
8 months.
Damn.
Got another 2 months to go. Can't come out till it's April. Ain't that right, Captain Robinson? Hey, pull up the article, man. Where we at?
Here we go.
So let's see what's going down. If you didn't know, drop the bars that Chicago, Illinois made weed legal.
Wow.
Guess when? January 1st.
Wow.
Yesterday, right? Read the title right there for us, officer.
Illinois rakes in nearly $3.2 million on first day of legal weed sales.
One day. Look, Esau got a whole lot of, he welcomes you into his new year with more sins.
Sin, right. That's sin upon sin. Come on.
Go down. Read that real quick for us.
Chicago, Illinois, first day of illegal recreational marijuana generated nearly $3.2 million in sales. State officials announced Thursday there were 77,000. Oh, sorry, dang. There were 77,128 transactions on New Year's Day when the law legalizing marijuana for recreational purposes took effect.
Recreational purposes, my. Rita, go jump down to the next one. Dispensaries.
Dispensaries reported long lines the first day of sales and expected them to continue through the weekend.
Wow,
those lines actually show there's an incredible opportunity to grow this industry.
That's all Esau worried about.
That's
money. It's all about money.
Yes. That's Esau's God.
Yep.
Esau's God is gold, oil, and drugs.
That's why it's printed on his dollar bill. In God we trust. This paper right here.
Don't get it twisted. Not the God of Israel.
Right.
Right.
Money.
Read on.
Hutchinson told reporters Thursday in Chicago, there's new room for new people to come in.
So he's trying to entice you to come into it. Come on, get some of this money. Read on.
By comparison, neighboring Michigan, which made recreational marijuana legal starting December 1st, generating $3.1 million in the first 2 weeks of sales.
Chicago got $3 million in a day.
That's crazy.
Go ahead.
First day sales in Colorado, the first state to legalize marijuana for adult recreational use, were over 1 million on January 1st,
New Year's.
2004.
On New Year's. Hey, let's go to that next article, cause you know you weed heads out there like, oh man, I'm moving to Chicago, right? All right, go ahead, move to Chicago and start doing that stuff and see what happened to you. Read that.
Marijuana legalization has led to more use and addiction, while illegal market continues to thrive.
So it's legalized, and Negroes are getting.
Still.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, the black man, the black woman that smokes on that stuff right now, talk about I ain't addicted. I can stop whenever I want to. Yeah, right. Only time that Negroes stop smoking weed when you're accustomed to doing it is when you got a good job.
When you locked up.
On the horizon. And if you done smoked it and can't get it out your system because they might test your hair. Like, oh, they test your hair. Girl, can you pee? weed in a little thing
Yeah.
for me. I'm gonna put it in my purse and take it to the bathroom.
Yep.
You know how wicked Israel think, man. Our people are wise to do evil.
Hey, that's crazy, man. Y'all, this is the thing. They only doing this for money, like you said, Cap. That when before Colorado legalized marijuana, Colorado was less populated with people.
Yeah, nobody give a damn about Colorado.
Right. Now Colorado is one of the most populated states in America.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
housing have went up, jobs have went down.
Yeah.
It's it's one of the most populated states. Why? And solely because of marijuana legalization.
So jobs is going down. That means crime grade go up.
Crime going up and homelessness. Watch this. In Colorado, homelessness is like top 2 in America.
Man.
In Colorado, because everybody came there thinking that they can start a weed business. Wow. They're gonna find out when they get there, they smoke all the dang on weed, and now they ain't got no resume, they ain't got no clean piss, nothing. They can't get a job.
Because this is what Negroes get caught up in not understanding, following after your oppressors, trying to dwell in the glory of the Grecians that you love best of all. It may be legal in your state, but it's not legal federally. Yeah. So that, you know what that means? You ain't getting no top-notch job there. You might get in Walmart, right?
Yeah,
You might get in there Rallies or Checkers is what they call. I don't know what they call it out here. So Crystals, whatever they might call. White Castle.
White Castles. Yeah.
You might get in there, but you ain't getting that state job.
And you know what's crazy, Cap? The distributionists that sells the weed don't even smoke weed.
Because they know.
Don't even smoke weed.
Because they know marijuana leads to more addiction.
It's addictive. The marijuana that they are selling has been what is it called?
We can read it too.
Scientifically modified.
Nah, man. Use the words we can understand. It been stepped on.
Yeah, it's been stepped on. But not that, Cap. They mix it. They mix strands with this and that.
Hey, that's what got DMX caught up.
Yeah.
Damn.
DMX smoking with his boy back in the day before it was legal, trying to mix all this stuff together. They put some rat poison in it, and his ass is there. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. He turned into a damn dog. Right.
Hey, it's pesticides. They use pesticides, and that's what you smoking. You smoking pesticides, man.
Yep. Go to Genesis 1:29. I want to show you what herbs are truly for. They're not for you to escape the reality of your hardships. Read that, Genesis 1:29.
Genesis chapter 1 and verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed.
Marijuana, weed is a herb. Go ahead.
Which is upon the face of all the earth. And every tree in the which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for me.
So when it was first created, it was our diet. It was our food. It was Adam wasn't smoking that stuff.
No.
Right.
He wasn't rolling it up and passing it to Eve.
Right. He wasn't blazing the bush, y'all.
He wasn't blazing the bush. Moses didn't smoke the burning bush. That ain't metaphorically what it's talking about, weed.
Hey, that's what the Rastafarians say.
Yeah.
The burning bush was a marijuana plant.
Right.
That's you crazy Negroes justifying sin so you can stay in it.
The tree that grew on, what is it? The tree that grew on King Solomon porch? The tree that grew on, Haile Selassie was a marijuana plant.
Wow.
Damn. Hey, let me land back on that.
Bring it up.
Get Psalms 104 and 14.
Bring it up.
Here we go.
Herbs, man.
Psalms.
Herbs. Smoke the herbs.
Well, smoke some poison ivy. No, man.
No, man.
What's wrong? You're crazy.
Me don't get high when me smoke poison ivy. Read that, bro.
Y'all racist, man.
Read that.
Psalms chapter 104, verse 4.
Get a Benjamite voice to do that.
They know.
Hey, bro. I repent, bro.
Man.
I repent.
No.
Read.
I'm looking out for y'all, bro.
Read. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 104, verse 14.
Bring it out.
He causes the grass to grow for the cattle.
The grass grows for the cattle.
And
Go ahead.
herb.
And what?
And herb for the service of man.
Read on.
That he may bring forth food.
Hey, what?
Food.
Go ahead.
Out of the earth.
So the question, like you said, Cap, Weed is a herb. Poison ivy is a herb.
Right.
Now check.
Lettuce is a herb.
Right. Cersei bush.
They don't smoke that. I ain't never seen nobody smoke no lettuce.
Cersei bush is a herb.
Seaweed.
Seaweed is a.
It's
Why
in
don't
the
they
water.
smoke those
Right,
things?
bring it
Kale is a herb.
Yeah, they don't smoke no kale.
Why don't smoke dandelion?
smoke some kale to get healthy?
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't smoke that?
Some broccoli.
You know what I'm saying? Nowhere in the Bible does it say smoke anything.
Hey, and I want to put this out there to give you the understanding, because you know it says in Genesis it says made for meat to eat, right? So they got edibles. I'm about to go to the store and get some of them edibles.
Bring it out.
Titus 2.
Yep, Titus 2.
Because this is what Negroes say. Okay. I fear God. I believe in Jesus.
Don't smoke.
Got on my white Jesus piece.
Hey!
I rose with God. I'm down for the God.
Right.
So I ain't gonna smoke it.
G.O.D..
I'm gonna just eat it then. Since it say it ain't about smoke, because it said it is for me.
Right.
You not eating it for the right purposes that God created it for. Read that Titus 2, what God tells the young man.
Titus chapter 2.
Start at the top for the old man too.
Yeah.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
That the aged men be sober.
Be what?
Be sober.
So if you eating edibles to change your a state of your physical being, you are not sober. You cannot go to the store because it's legal. I'm obeying the law of the land. I ain't go to Jerome on the corner.
Right.
You can't go there and get edibles because you are not going to be sober after you eat it.
Bring it out. You're not.
Ain't no
You're not
loopholes
sober.
with God, man.
You're not sober,
Hey,
man.
Cap, there was an article I think I read a couple years back. One of a rapper or something. She ate a edible and almost died.
Wow. Hey,
Bro, you know the stuff they put in that? Man, that's
edibles,
crazy, man.
I'm reading the articles, listen to some video. Edibles are stronger in the THC content than the whatever roll
than the weed that you smoke.
The weed that they smoke. It's stronger in content.
You cook it. And you modify it, makes it stronger.
Paragraph, let's see, that means more American stores in Colorado. Despite the expansion of illegal America. Okay. Yet, despite the expansion of robust plan. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted. Yet, despite the expansion of state legal marijuana markets, the illegal market for marijuana remains robust. So they legalized marijuana to try to get rid of the drug dealers, and that backfired on them. They business went up. You know why? Because then Negroes is just going to the store and buying the weed.
That's it.
Right.
That's all they doing.
Yep. They buying it and then they selling it for cheap.
That's it. All they need to do is just like Uber, basically. Hey, you call me up.
Hey, take me to the store, Dad.
Take me to the store right now.
Let me go ahead and get 5 pounds.
And they have enough money to buy it.
Yep.
They're their own. Basically, they're their own stores.
It says either a ban can be placed on the highest potency and most enticing marijuana products, which will push the legal market back to products with more moderate levels of THC, or the current evolution to ever more potent and more attractive products can be considered acceptable despite its considerable negative health and safety consequences. If tighter regulations are the chosen option, the illegal market will continue to exploit the desire of marijuana users to consume more potent and attractive products. That's what it is. It's the stuff that is in the store to keep them from going to the local weed seller. They are making the stuff more potent in the store, which makes it more addictive, getting you hooked on it more.
Yep. Hey, Cap, just like you said, it's addictive, man. Why would the white man sell you something that ain't gonna make you come back?
Hey,
it's just like
heavy point.
Yeah, it's just like anything, just like with fast food, just like anything. They're gonna sell it to you so that it's so addicting, it triggers your endorphins so strongly you have to come back.
You gotta come back. Damn, that's a hell of a point.
Think about it. If it wasn't addictive, they wouldn't have made $3 million in one day. If
Heavy
it wasn't
point.
addictive, bring it out. That's addicts, man.
Yeah, that's addicts. I gotta have
it.
Cause before that, all of those people, those 77,000 transactions, you know what they was doing it? They was getting the weed from the local drug dealer around the corner. They had him on speed dial, like a lot of you all used to have in your phone. You had the weed man on speed dial. Hold 5. That's Tyrone. He get the call. He only pick up. He just hang up and start driving to your house. They said, "Oh, it's legal now." Boom. Let me go to the store and get it, and they go keep coming back without any fear of being put in jail now.
Hey, you know how wicked the
So
white
it's gonna
man
be
is?
worse.
You know how wicked Esau is, man. You know how wicked they are. Instead of bringing change to Chicago, instead of
With all the
forming
guns.
instead of forming some type of strategy so that a black man, a black woman can walk the streets of South Chicago peacefully. What do? They bring more sin.
Yep.
They bring another reason to kill a black man.
Right.
They bring another reason to kill a black woman.
Yep.
Here, let's legalize marijuana, and not only that, let's make it the most addictive, strongest marijuana they have ever smoked.
Yep.
Let's make it more addictive than they have ever killed somebody for. That's crazy, man. America, man, mother of all harlots.
Scroll up some a little bit. Go up a little bit. Go back up. Second paragraph. Go up. A little bit more. Let me see. Right here. So here's what I was talking about. Stores in Colorado and Washington with commercialized marijuana sell innovative marijuana products. Sin. They make sin very pleasurable. Innovative,
creative.
Yeah, creative. Offering users record high levels of THC potency. So the THC is the stuff that actually gets you high, right?
It says it right there. Enticing forms of marijuana.
Ah, there you go.
That's exactly why the high levels are there, to entice you. So you hooked, basically. It's a wrap.
Yep.
Hey, can't nobody never say, hey, I used to smoke marijuana.
Violent.
Can't nobody tell me that stuff ain't addictive.
Go ahead, man. Break it out.
Can't nobody say that? But I used to
Couldn't
tell.
go a day without it.
I couldn't go a day without it. I used to tell my homeboy, bro, I don't know how I'm going to ever stop. There's no way I'm stopping ever. This is my life from wake up to sleep.
Yeah.
This is what I did all day. Can't nobody tell me that it ain't addictive.
But what happened?
The Lord
pulled you out the fire.
Right.
And that's a heavy point you make right there. All praises that the Lord called you when he did, because if the Lord would have waited now, if some of you heavy weed smokers, you weed heads, walked around with the Bob Marley shirt on and your head dreads because you was a weed smoker, if he didn't call you before he did and let this stuff be legalized where you at,
I'd have been stuck.
you'd have been your next. You know what you remember? You know what they call what? Do y'all know what they call weed? My pops called me this back in.
Oh yeah.
What they call it?
Hold on. A gateway
what?
drug.
Gateway drug.
It's a gateway.
There's only so much that weed could do for you till you need another high,
Take
and
it to
then
the next level.
now you know what you do. Oh, I ain't doing no crack, man. I ain't doing that. Now you gonna start popping pills.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what they do, Cap? You know what they do? They chop up pills,
Crush it up and
sprinkle
Yep.
it over the marijuana cigar. That's what they do, and then smoke that.
Yep. Exactly right. Now you wonder why these little ex-millennials out here with purple and red and green hair wearing damn tight jeans and what's that dude named Uzi Vert doing this and shit. That nigga was high as hell when he did that. That young dog, that nigga high as hell doing that, man.
Come on now, dog.
You got to be high on stage doing that.
Yep.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Tekashi 6ix9ine out there with rainbow hair. Them boys done smoked that cryptochronic. They smoke that death.
Go on now, get
It's called death.
I couldn't
No,
even
not
hear.
death, nigga. Death.
Death.
You hit this one, you ain't gonna hear nothing.
You ain't hear nothing.
The hairdresser said, "Hey, what color you want your hair?" He didn't even hear him. He just, he didn't say nothing, so I'm going to do what I want. Put all kind of rainbow Skittles in his hair.
And his teeth.
Because he was deaf.
He was deaf.
Death. He couldn't hear nothing.
Y'all crazy out here, man. That stuff is potent, man. It's addictive. Yeah. We got to stay off of that. Now go back to Titus and let's read about the young man.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
Young men, likewise, exhort to be sober-minded.
Be sober-minded, God commands you. Just because they make this stuff legal does not mean you have to entice or have to take part in it. Because God says, envy thou not thy oppressor, and do what? Choose none of his ways.
Right.
It is always a detriment to us. It is never for our spiritual growth.
Bring it
for
out.
stuff he does. It is only to kill us and keep us in sin. Stay away from it, young man.
Hey, get Sirach chapter 27 and verse 10. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Y'all don't know that smoking weed is in the Bible. Well, we gonna see y'all smoking weed in the Bible. Give me Sirach 27 and 10. Watch this.
Sirach chapter 27 and verse 10.
Read out.
As the lion lieth in wait for the prey.
As the lion lieth and wait for the prey to slip up so it can kill it. Read.
So sin
For
for them that work iniquity.
now watch this. Go to 1 Peter 5 and 8. Let's see what type of sin that lion is waiting for. Go to 1 Peter 5 and 8. Watch this.
1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8.
Let's see the sin that the lion is waiting for. Go ahead.
Be sober.
Be what?
Be sober.
The lion is waiting for niggas that ain't what?
Be sober.
The lion is waiting for women that ain't what?
Sober.
Read.
Be vigilant.
Come on.
Because your adversary, the devil,
Bring it
as
out.
a roaring lion,
Come on.
walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
The lion, a.k.a. the damn devil,
He wait.
Satan is waiting for you non-sober Israelites out there. That marijuana law was passed just for you.
Just for you.
Just for you to be bit by Satan.
That's a
Watch
cold
this. Go to
precept.
Sirach chapter 12, verse 15, real quick. We're going to give you now the attributes of Satan, that lion.
Bring it
Watch
out.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
For a while,
this. No, 10, verse 10.
verse 10. Never trust thine enemy,
See, lion, thy enemies. Come on, read. Come
Right.
on.
for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
It's guaranteed to have wickedness. This Edomite, this demon, this lion,
Right. Bring it out.
who set up these things, who increase sin every day. Listen, he's patient. He's waiting for you to slip, not be sober,
Yep.
so he can catch you in his traps.
Right.
Now, he already put guns, because we got videos where guns are being planted in Chicago.
Yeah,
right.
Now you got this opening up.
Right.
Come on now. Now you not, when you blasting your brother,
Hey, fix
when
the
you blasting
script.
your sister, you're not sober anymore. Nope. Don't you think he already planned this out?
Especially in Chicago, man.
Especially in Chicago.
You don't need no more
Shots
Negroes
out.
walking around there.
Hey, you don't need nothing else to enhance their what's the word? Their highness.
Right.
You don't need nothing else to level them up to another high.
Satan has set foot in Chicago. Oh, they passed this, and I'm about to increase that murder
it.
spirit
Yep.
that is already on Chicago.
Yeah.
Now you have no
because
soul.
that's what brothers do. They get high and then they go commit a murder.
Yep.
There you go.
That's what they do. Now they about to get high on the most strongest weed out known to man, and then go kill his brother.
Damn.
Hey, go to the video, man. Go to the video. I want to show y'all something on this brother right here. Listen to some of the stuff that he talks about. Now, for you got kids watching. You don't want them to watch this part right here. This has explicit words in it. Okay, so if you get them out of here, all right. You got
Go on now, get.
pull up the video. Oh, okay. So they can watch this one real quick. Play that one.
So a lot of people do believe that marijuana is a non-addictive substance. It turns out that is actually wrong.
It's wrong. It is addictive.
About 1 out of every 10 people who have used marijuana in the past 30 days at some point in their life will develop a diagnosable marijuana use disorder. Other people have talked about how
Pause
it's not
it.
as harmful or as
And you know what that marijuana disorder, pull us up in the body, you know what that marijuana disorder will be? It'll be something so simple as where you'll say, I need it just to calm my nerves.
Yeah.
You addicted.
My nerves.
It just calm my nerves.
Right.
You
My
addicted.
nerves.
I need to
Oh,
calm
you know
my
what,
mind.
Cap? You know what, Cap? Your whole mood changes when you don't have it.
Yep.
When you're not high, you are the most angriest, unfriendly person.
Man.
But then when you
Unsociable.
high, you generous, you happy, you smiling, you joking. Hey, what's going on? Then when you're not high, you just this
Hey man,
dark
hey,
and gloomy
real
person.
talk. Hey, you can play the violin for me. Here's a confession from a cat
Bring it out.
on FCN. I used to have. Oh, he's still alive. I have an uncle, and I've been gone from the top of the South for a while now, so I ain't seen him. But when I was younger, he used to drink. When he drank, he's Michael Jackson. I'm not lying to y'all. He's for real, literally Michael Jackson. He pull out all the moves and he do the moonwalk. He do all of that stuff. He talk to you, all of that. And he be is he drunk? You know what I want to say? He be drunk.
Right.
So he, pass out in his bed. Up in his mama house, because he always stayed with his mom and with my granny. The next morning he wake up, the high is gone for being drunk. This is being addicted to liquor. So if you're addicted to weed, you could be the same way. He come out the room, he don't remember nothing he did the night before. He don't say 2 words to you, and all he used to call me and my brother was nappy headed niggas. Damn. Go on, nappy head nigga. That's it. That's all he used to say to us, nappy head nigga. And he couldn't get 3 words. You have a conversation with him, go right back in the room. Go in there and sleep. When the sun go down, come right back out, start drinking. Guess who he turned back into? Michael Jackson. That's addicted. So the same thing with that weed. You antisocial, can't get along with people. You can't hold a conversation. You are nervous. You have anxiety, and you need this to get by. Yep. You are addicted. Just admit it. You addicted.
I had friends who couldn't start a track on an album.
Yes. Bring it out.
Blunt was finished, rolled, and lit.
In the studio.
Bring it out.
No, we was going to the clubs or whatever.
They wouldn't play the music?
They wouldn't start the music unless the blunt was rolled and lit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
Come
Cap,
on now,
Cap,
dog.
I know about that,
They
Cap.
kept rewinding the track. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Not yet. Rewind the track. And
Hey, when you high, that thing's take you to another realm, man.
To the demon world.
Right. It take you to the demon world. Yeah. That's why songs sound different. Hell, I remember times where you look up in the clouds, you're like, damn, that looks like a dinosaur. I remember that stuff. You start seeing, I'm telling you, even the words that you hear is just different meanings to it, man.
Yeah.
Telling you, man, that thing bring out spirits, man.
Go back to the video, man. Play that. Spacebar.
As other drugs, which may be true, but that doesn't translate to it being harmless. Marijuana is more addictive these days than it was when I was growing up. When I was growing up, the percentage of THC, which is the active ingredient in marijuana, was about 2 to 4%. But that's been kind of redefined with the percentages doubling.
Because they legalized
it. The past 10 years. So now the standard rate is somewhere in that 5 to 10%.
They got to outdo it.
Usually get rates of between 10 to 15%, sometimes as high as 20 to
30%.
If you're getting the edibles.
You're an addict, man. That's an addict.
The edibles, the edibles are stronger because you're cooking
it. The other reasons, though, have to do more with
that stuff can kill you, man.
Availability and that has come with legalization. So that has an effect on not only on how accessible marijuana is, but it has an effect on public attitudes of it. And so the biggest concerns are with youth. To the extent that they view this as socially acceptable, they'll be more likely to try it.
The rappers make it cool.
It's addictive both from its active ingredients, but also from its greater accessibility to a wider range of people than before.
Hey, man, this legalization of weed is nothing but a trap to destroy.
That's all it is.
Especially to destroy Israel more and more and more.
Hey, Esau don't care if white people be addicted. They don't care. Man, they don't care. They got things set up for them.
Yeah,
just like with the opioid situation.
Yep.
They got things set up for them where they don't go to jail if they get caught with opioids.
Now they'll have all kind of therapy.
Yeah, they got that stuff set up
and counseling for them. If they go to jail, you Negroes, you do that, you gonna do time. They gonna put you in there for 3 to 5.
Yeah, they'll try to bury you under the jail.
Hey, but if Esau created this to be a benefit to our people, everybody in prison for selling weed needs to be let free. If that's the case, everybody in prison for selling bags of weed, for getting caught with weed on them, they need to be let free because it's legal now.
Yeah.
But that lets you know it's all a trap. Like you said, Cap, it's a trap, man.
Hey, go to Proverbs 16:25. I wanna read something to y'all because the weed head in his mind, he is denying everything that's coming out. The truth that, man, that's white people. White people get addicted to that. Black people don't get addicted to this stuff.
Well,
man.
stop then.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop for a year.
He'll fight you.
Stop for a year. See what happens.
Square up. Square up.
You hate me, man.
Go ahead.
Stop for a year.
16:25.
Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
Yep.
There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
Because it's legal. So you say, oh, I can do it. I'm obeying the laws of the land. The Bible says obey the laws of the land. Ain't nothing wrong with smoking it. According to the laws of the land, it seems right unto a man. Read.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
You don't know what's the scripture say that Paul says? He says we are not ignorant to Satan's devices. This is one of Satan's devices to destroy you Negroes, to destroy you men and women of the nation of Israel more and more and more. You know how it's going to destroy you? Because you're going to start smoking it more and more, get addicted because you're trying to escape the oppression that you're in. And the scripts say that you will never stop being oppressed when you under these curses. So what's going to happen? Either you going to get out from being oppressed or you go get addicted. Which one's gonna come first? You go get addicted, because these curses will be on us until our Lord and Savior comes and deliver us.
Bring
it out.
You ain't gonna be out. You ain't gonna be able to outsmoke God.
No way.
Right.
No way. When the balls drop, you're gonna be smoking, all right.
Right.
You're gonna be smoking nuclear fire.
Ooh, man.
Well, your lungs gonna burn to ashes.
Go to that next video. Let's see what we got up there, man. Brothers better leave this stuff alone. Don't choose none of our oppressors' ways, because it is only for our detriment. So now here's the disclaimer. If you got kids and you know you don't want them to hear these vulgar words, send them out the room, because we're about to listen to a weed head he's up here. The dude, I'm gonna let you see the dude for yourself, and y'all can judge the matter. Get him up out the room. I'm telling you, send them in there to play with the toys and with their brothers, or send them to bed, because they gotta go to school tomorrow. Play that video.
When it comes to marijuana, how often do you smoke?
Listen.
Every 30 minutes.
Pause it.
I want to smoke right.
That's a weed head.
Every 30 minutes.
That's an addict. He's worse than a crackhead.
Damn.
Every 30 minutes. Do you understand?
That's not addicted.
Cap, you understand? Once you get high in 30 minutes, you cannot get higher than what you was 30 minutes prior to that.
Damn.
That makes no sense. Now it's become a custom habit.
Yeah.
You're not even smoking to get high. You just smoking to smoke.
Yep.
Because it's your habit. You are a habitual user.
What do you say, Cat?
So it's like smoking a cigarette now.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yep.
Damn.
You're accustomed to it. It's your way of life.
You can't even get
minutes.
That's insanity. Once you get high the first time, the next 30 minutes you cannot
Your
get.
high came down.
Nah, but not even that. Even if it did come down, you cannot then again get re-high to that point. It don't work like that.
Yep. That's why they call weed the what? The gateway drug.
There you go.
Play the video.
How often do you smoke?
Every 30 minutes.
Listen to this.
I want to smoke right now, but it's look like a professional establishment. I'm pretty sure they don't allow that.
Yes, it's a corporate establishment.
He
You
wants
are
to get
correct
high
about
right
that.
now.
Maybe if we were in Cali,
Oh yeah, all the time.
that might be different.
Or Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Now, is it a certain, well, before I even ask you this, smoking marijuana does different things for different people. What does it do for you?
Listen to this.
I mean, I smoke OG Kush. Shout out to Compton Menace OG Kush. You could get that today. But I smoke OG Kush. It's more like a body high, you know. So I do a lot of moving around through the day. I do a lot of active things. I'm in the studio, you know. So I like the feeling of the body high. So, you know, just keep me right, keep me calm, cool, collective, keep me from not whooping somebody's ass, you know.
Man,
Pause it.
Laugh at it.
That's why you get high. That is the foundation of why people out here smoking is because keep me cool, calm, and collected. Not whoops. So that means you got anger problems.
you got issues,
You
man.
got issues. You got demons
And
on
you
you.
using weed to overshadow them issues.
That's your scapegoat.
You got to deal with it. See, that's what the Bible does.
Yep.
The Bible brings the issues to light, and it teaches you how to deal with them.
That's right.
Not use the world, the rudiments of the world, but use the words of God to learn how to deal with your problems.
Go to Proverbs 17:22.
Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
A merry heart doeth good like a medicine.
So you using that weed as a medicine to keep you calm. You got ADHD. You don't want to whoop nobody ass. God says a merry heart, meaning a happy mind, it does good just like medicine does. Read on.
But a broken spirit drieth the bones.
So when your spirit is broken, it destroys you. That's what drives the bones. It destroys you when your spirit is broken. So you turn to external uses to try to correct your spirit. That's why he said it's a body high.
Bring it out.
He's talking about his spirit, his overall being. It's a body high. Go to Nehemiah 8. Go ahead, Kev. What was you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, when you watch, was it World Star, when they filming people getting whooped? Those instances where, damn, somebody should do something, right? This person shouldn't be fighting or getting slammed or beat down in that manner. A man in his rightful mind and his sobriety would step in and stop that.
Right.
But, this generation are subdued by
Everybody's
weed.
high.
Everybody's like, yo, this is funny. They not in their right mind. There you
Well,
go.
stop.
There you go. That's exactly what's happening. Even their proper reaction to certain scenarios, it's not happening.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what our enemy want. They want us in that state where we can't react.
There you go. This society is built around keeping us high. Bring it out. Whether it's off of drugs, whether it's technically sin.
Yeah.
Sin gets us high. And they know that. Sin is fun. Whether it's lust, whether it's theft, whether it's lying, whether it's homosexuality, whether it's drugs, it gets us high. It triggers our endorphins.
Endorphins, that's what it's called.
That's what they make money off of us.
Makes you feel good.
Makes you feel good.
Yep. Go to Nehemiah 8 and 10 because it said a merry heart is like medicine, right? So what makes us happy? Nehemiah 8 verse 10.
Nehemiah chapter 8 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Then he said unto them, Go your way, eat the fat, and drink the sweet, and send portions unto them for whom nothing is prepared. For this day is holy unto our Lord. Neither be ye sorry.
Don't be depressed.
For the joy of the Lord is your strength.
That is what's going. That's the merry medicine that you need.
Right.
That's going to change your spirit to get you off weed, stop you from being addicted and smoking every 30 minutes, every single day. The joy of the Lord is that happiness that's going to change your mind. But that joy only starts when what? You find out who you are. When you find out what pleases God.
Bring it out.
When you find out what we got coming for us. When you find out you got other brothers and sisters around here that can help you. That's the joy that's going to strengthen you. It's not going to be the weed, man. Because you're going to end up like his brother every 30. What's going to happen when the cryptochronolite OG Kush don't do it for him no more? What happens when the rap career ends? Because he ain't going to be, hell, I don't even know who that dude is.
Right.
He ain't no Jay-Z. So it's going to come to a point in time where he's going to fade out and be he's going to be irrelevant in the game. He ain't going to have that money to buy that OG Kush. What you going to do then? You going to turn to a life of crime to support your weed habit?
That's what happened.
Okay, they got a place for you. It's called prison. They got a place for you. It's called the grave. Go back to the video, man, and I want you to go to like 4 minutes and 45 seconds for time purposes. 4 minutes, 45 seconds, 4:40. Go to 4:40, somewhere around there, and let's see what he says. Play that.
Now, you wanting to smoke marijuana every 30 minutes, that sounds, not going to lie to you, like an addiction.
Listen to
It's
this.
an addiction.
Okay.
It is.
You can admit to that.
Yes. But it's a good addiction.
Pause it. Damn. See, this is what the ignorant man says.
Oh, man.
It is not a good addiction. Nowhere nowhere in the Bible did God say, let us make man after our own image and let his lungs inhale smoke. Your lungs are meant to inhale air.
Hey.
That's why when you start, that is a natural body reaction to get out what is not supposed to be in there.
Get out.
Oh, that's some good stuff. No, nigga, you about to die.
Right, yeah.
You hold on to that.
That's lung cancer.
on that death.
You hold on to that.
Hey, hey, let me get a script.
Go ahead.
Get 1 Corinthians 16:15. The brother said it's an addiction, but it's a good addiction. Let's see what God tell you to be addicted to. 1 Corinthians 16:15.
Bring it up.
1 Corinthians chapter 16 and verse 15.
Come on.
out. I beseech you, brethren, ye know the house of Stephanus, that it is the first fruits of Achaia, and that they have addicted.
They what?
Have addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints.
That's a good addiction.
Yep.
That's
You want to be addicted to something? Be addicted to God's word.
That's right.
Be addicted to raising your people out of the hellhole that they are in.
right.
Read that last part again. They did what?
And that they have addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints.
They addicted themselves to God. Watch this. One more script.
Bring it up.
Sirach 14, I think it is.
We got time.
At verse 11.
Sirach, chapter 4.
Real quick,
Go ahead, Cap.
I wanted to say the reason why most of these people are being addicted to these drugs and not addicted to the scripts because they don't know their purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
Our forefathers knew their purpose.
Yeah.
They knew, listen, I got to put in this work because everything is upside down. We are on the bottom of the totem pole right now.
Yep.
So this is no time for idleness, no time to be addicted to Satan's drugs.
Right.
But right now, what we have our people is they are upside down.
We scattered abroad.
We scattered. We bugged the hell out.
Yep.
Why? Because of most of these drugs, these manufactured drugs.
Yep. It's getting worse and worse and worse, and they're gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse until you gonna see us walking around on the street like damn zombies, like walking up and down the curb like damn, what happened to him? Man, he smoked that cryptocrata like that they legalized it, and it was a little bit too much for his spirit, and he went crazy.
And you know what's crazy, Cap? When you high, Christianity sounds hella good.
He's right.
When you high, God loves everybody sounds hella good.
Right.
Hey.
The white man's God sounds hella good. Tell when you high, you hear Jesus black, you more reluctant to battle against that when you're high. Because you're not sober. You're not sober minded. Esau know that the Lord can't dwell in a body that's subject to sin.
Right.
They know that. That's why all they push is sin.
Yep.
Read Sirach 14:11.
Sirach chapter 14 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
My son, according to thy ability, do good to thyself.
Doing good to yourself is letting the weed go.
Yep.
Letting New Year's go.
Not putting smoke in your lungs.
Right, you putting smoke in your lungs. That's the first thing they check when they get you out of a burning house.
Yep.
They check for smoke in your lungs.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Read on.
And give the Lord his due offering.
Let's see what his due offering is. Get 1 Corinthians 3:16. Get 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. It says, and give God his due offering. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Read on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
The Spirit of God dwells in the children of Israel. Your body belongs to God.
That's right.
Read.
If any man defile the temple
If
of
any man
God,
defile his temple with anything that's going to abbreviate his mind, whether it be too much liquor, whether it be marijuana smoked or ate, it don't matter. Read.
if any man defile the temple of God,
Come on.
him shall God destroy.
So that means you could be the most innocent person in the world, but you smoke weed, God gonna judge you
I
for
just
that.
smoke a little bit every
I just
once
smoke a
in a
little weed.
while.
God gonna judge you for that.
Yep.
It says God will destroy. Read on.
For the temple of God is holy.
God says his temple is holy.
And for you Negroes that want to be, because remember, God says that amongst my people are wicked men. This is for the wicked Negro or nigga out there. The temple of the Lord was filled with smoke. That is righteous smoke from the Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
I got to throw it out because I know how Negroes think, man.
The temple of the Lord was filled with
It was
smoke.
filled with smoke. No, that was incense. That was frankincense and myrrh. Smoke some frankincense and myrrh.
And see what happened to you. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. See what happened to you behind.
Negroes don't want to smoke no frankincense and myrrh, huh?
Wake up with asthma.
That lets you know you wicked as hell.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Don't try to use the temple of the Lord was filled with smoke. No.
That stuff kills you, man. They tell you it kills you. They tell you the paper you roll it in, the cigars you roll it in is tobacco. That kills you, man.
And even if you want to vape it,
Oh, that's even worse.
Now, because vaping's new, right? Yeah. Now they doing research and they understand that vaping is worse than cigarettes because when you inhale it, you are inhaling metal particles every time you inhale. Because it's a lot of them made out of metal. The tips of them are.
Yeah, they suing them, right?
Yeah.
One of the companies.
People are suing them for catching lung cancers.
Yeah, gotta go. They
did vapes for 2 months and got stage 5 lung cancer.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
they
crazy.
finding that stuff out. People with, I don't have to put my lips on the nicotine to get the vape. Didn't even. That's why I said, in your sin, if it's sin, the wages of it is what? Death. Ain't no way around that.
No.
Try to ease your sin and find a loophole in it. No, God got death waiting for it at the end. Go back to the video, man. Let's play it out. We almost done. Play that.
Now,
Listen to this.
wanting to smoke marijuana every 30 minutes, that sounds, not going to lie to you, like an addiction.
It is an addiction.
Okay, so you can admit to that.
Yes, but it's a good addiction.
Have you ever tried to quit?
Nah. Even when I went to jail, I was still smoking in there.
How you smoking in jail?
Can you even recall, I mean, for somebody that smokes every 30 minutes, you did go do some jail time. What do you think the longest you went without weed was? Can you even, can't even picture it.
Probably, I probably went the longest without weed, like a week.
And look when it was.
When I was in jail, when you get, you moving around, you get transferred.
In jail.
When I got transferred to where I was going to be housed at, then that's when everything came to me.
That's it.
Smoking every 30 minutes.
Outside of that, every 30 minutes.
Having your own strain.
Listen to this.
Stuff like this. This stuff sounds like it could be expensive.
Listen to this.
Well, it is expensive. Of course it's expensive. But everything I do, every time we're moving, I'm working.
He look high right now.
Every time. It's everything we do is a job. Everybody around me has a job.
And this is the justification. It's what Negroes do to try to justify it. I'm always working. Like everybody around me working. We got jobs, making money.
Everything. I feel like they can adapt to it and do
that's the wicked mind.
And that didn't happen, So I had to get a team around me. Everybody know what they're doing. Everybody working. So I'm making money and I get the support my house.
Because I make money, I can support it.
Have you ever calculated how much you probably spend on your own personal use a month?
Oh, yeah. While I be on tour, I always calculate the money because I got to know what's coming in and out. And it get kind of crazy.
Listen.
It get crazy. I think I was on tour with Chris Brown. I think our weed tab was like $7,500, $8,000.
Very expensive for some people.
Listen when it was.
Because I'm smoking with a lot of people.
$75,000, $8,000.
8, 9, 10 niggas a day every time I smoke. So.
About seven.
Listen, he gonna do the math.
7,000. You said 7,000, 8,000.
Yeah.
Boy, in a year at 7,000, that's 84,000 just on marijuana.
That's crazy, right?
Pause it.
Some people don't
even. Some people don't make that in 4 years.
Play it. Let it play. Play it.
7,000. You said 7,000, 8,000.
Yeah.
Boy, in a year at 7,000, that's 84,000 just on marijuana.
That's crazy, right?
Some people don't even make that in a year.
Just like right now, I'm on a promo tour. This is not even promo. This is just warming the motherfuckers up to I'm active and I'm about to go on promo. I just spent about $18,000 on the team just
pause it.
Month and,
bro, that's crazy,
Goodness.
Man. This dude is investing.
You spend it. He got his own strand. He got his own marijuana strand.
He got his own little weed house and stores and all of that. So he's feeding his own addiction.
Yeah, he's feeding his own addiction.
That stuff right there, that ends up killing you.
Yeah.
That's addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go faster that way.
And you know what's crazy?
The Negro in the way be like, I don't spend that much money on it. Negro, you still addicted. You just less. You ain't got as much money to do as much wickedness as he's doing.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy, Cap? We paying this dude, as when I say we as a nation, we is paying this dude to contribute to his habit.
Because we go to the shows.
We buy his music. We go to his concerts. we pay him so that he can continue in his habit.
Yeah.
And we don't even care. It's high time. You know, man, the Lord's, it's high time for, get that Romans 13:11 quick. This is my last script.
Yeah.
Romans 13:11. It's high time for Israel to wake up, man. We got to wake up. We got to see the atrocities that's been, the snares and the traps that's been set before us. This is a trap. This marijuana legalization is a trap. And pretty soon will be in all 50 states. Now, ain't no coincidence that while Esau is preparing to battle against God's chosen prophets, he legalized marijuana to keep the ones that ain't woke yet asleep. They try to make our job harder, not knowing that this is already ordained.
That's right.
We are ordained to win.
That's right.
Read that, bro.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 11.
Read. Bring it out.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Now it's high time to awake out of sleep. Read.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we
Come on.
nearer than when we believe.
Salvation is here, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. And the Israelites, we are back.
That's right.
We are back on the earth to teach you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that it's high time to repent.
Go to Romans
Your Savior is on the way.
That's right.
That's right. Romans 12, I want you to read 1 and 2 real quick.
Romans
For the weed heads that because it's legal, you about to dive right into it. Read that.
Romans chapter 12 and verse 1.
Read it quick.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Because your body is the temple of God. You have to present it as a living sacrifice. And guess what you're going to have to sacrifice?
Bring it out.
The weed.
Then you got to give it up.
The kush.
You got to give it up.
The cryptochronolite. The death. You're going to have to sacrifice that stuff. Read on.
Holy, acceptable unto God.
It got to be holy. So going back to that smoke that was in the temple of the Lord, that was holy smoke. That ain't that damn weed you put in your body.
Right.
Your body got to be holy and acceptable to God. Read on.
Which is your reasonable service.
Next one.
And be not conformed to this world.
And God says, be not conformed to this world. Just because it's made legal, don't partake into that stuff.
You go.
Still be sober as a young man. Be sober as a young, as a aged man. Be sober as a young woman. Be sober as an aged sister.
Right.
Be sober. Do not be conformed to this world for this reason. Go to 1 John.
Bring it out.
Don't be conformed to this world. Don't lie to yourself and say, yeah, it's addiction.
It's a good addiction.
But it's a good addiction. Nah, it ain't. No, it ain't. For this reason right here, 1 John chapter 5, verse 19. Do not be conformed to this world for this reason. Read.
1 John chapter 5 and verse 19. And we know that we are of God, and the whole world lieth in wickedness.
That's why God said don't be conformed to it.
Bring it out.
The whole world lieth in wickedness. Even if they legalize weed, it's still wickedness because God says that ain't supposed to be in your body. You should be sober, young man, young woman. The whole world lieth in wickedness. No matter how much they put it and wrap it up in nice wrappers and put it in nice packages to you and let you swipe it with your card and make the transaction easy. God says it's wickedness.
Right.
That's what it is, and that's what it's always going to be until Christ come and set up the everlasting kingdom. And you won't make it with your lungs, your spirit full of smoke.
Bring it out. Hey, can I get one?
Yeah,
more?
go ahead, man.
Let me get Isaiah chapter 65 real quick, man. Let me get Isaiah chapter 65 and read verse 15.
Isaiah chapter 65.
And it's a fixed fight, y'all, but y'all don't even understand. This one, all praise to the Most High, put the spirit on his leaders, the bishops, deacons, and captains, and officers and soldiers to bring out the truth here on FCN. Bring it out. Read verse 15. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 15.
Read. Bring it out.
And ye shall leave your name
Isaiah 66 and 15.
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15.
Read it out.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
Come on.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind. To render his anger.
To render what?
To render his anger.
Now you gotta ask yourself. The Bible said God is angry. If this place is in love with God so much, why would God be angry?
Christian nation.
Why would God be angry at a Christian nation? Read.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
The Lord is coming back to destroy. Christ is coming to destroy, starting with America. Read.
For by fire and by his sword.
By fire and by his sword.
Will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Read on.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Now watch this. Jump to verse 24. The slain of the Lord shall be many. So this is a fixed fight, y'all. What y'all got to understand is the loser is just trying to drag down more losers with him. He already know he lost.
What is that? Misery Love Company.
Misery Love Company. He already know he lost. This is what is it? The age of decadence.
Decadence.
They know they lost already. That's why they're legalizing homosexuality.
Right.
They're legalizing same-sex marriage.
Right.
They're legalizing weed. They're legalizing prostitution. You can marry a damn goat. You can get married to a tree.
Right.
They know the game is over, man. Verse 24.
Verse 24. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me.
Come on.
For the worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched.
Read.
And they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh.
All you brothers and sisters that's watching FCN and Lord's will, you see these videos, if you don't repent, you will go down with your enemy that enslaved you, that killed your mama, killed your daddy on 4th of July. January 1st, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and you gonna be an example for those that make it. Now, which one do you want to be? You want to be the mate, or you want to be the example for those that make it? It's up to you.
That's right. And you're not going to be able to make a clear enough judgment on which one you want to be if your mind is clouded.
There you go.
With weed smoke. Stay away from it.
Stay away from it.
Repent and keep the commandment.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.